Good Monday morning. Ron Moore here with your morning cup of motivation. Have you ever felt like you're just on information overload? Where between the QAnon and people saying the cabal and the deep state and Al Qaeda and all these. Are we in a constitution? Do we have a constitution? Is it a corporation? John F. Kennedy's still alive, or he lived after the event in 1963. John F. Kennedy Jr. is not really dead. And all this stuff, these people seem to have all their facts. And I don't know, maybe there's some truth in some of the things they're saying. You ever just feel like saying TMI, TMI, Boy, I have. And people just are so caught up in this stuff. But I just, I just can't believe that as believers that we're supposed to be all consumed with how bad everything is, how we're on the eve of destruction, as Barry, what was his name? Not Barry Gordy, Barry somebody used to say. I just don't believe the Lord would have us be caught up and all consumed with that. I mean, some of these people are just all consumed with it. It's like that's all they can talk about. Now, am I saying be ignorant about the schemes of the devil? Not at all. Absolutely not. We are to be informed, knowing what the schemes of the devil are. In fact, Paul said we're not ignorant of the schemes of the devil. But at the same time, as believers, listen, we need to be all consumed with Jesus. We need to be all consumed that, yes, he said in the last days, perilous times going to come. And I mean, they're going to happen. This is all prophesied, okay? But what did he say? Be of good cheer. I've overcome the world. So I just want to encourage you today to get consumed with Jesus. I mean, if you'll get all consumed with Jesus, yeah, things are going to happen. Sure, things are absolutely, that are beyond our control. I mean, even if some of that stuff's all true, what are you going to do about it? I mean, what's the average person going to do about it? Okay. I just believe today, as we start our week, that as we're all consumed with Jesus, that as seeking first the kingdom of God, then we can bask in the fact that His angels are watching over us. I mean, we can bask in the fact that He's got the situation well in hand. And if there were an 11th commandment, as you read the New Testament, it would almost be, "Thou shalt not sweat it." So I challenge you, be at peace. There's been no cancellation of Proverbs. How about Psalm 23? That the Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He leads me beside still waters. And that's not talking about Stillwater, Oklahoma and the Pokes either, okay? He's talking about He leads us beside still waters. And so we can be at peace. So if you're not at peace, let me ask you, are you all consumed with Jesus? Are you all consumed with what God's doing in your life? Are you expecting God to do great and mighty things in, through, and for your life? I tell you what, if we'll just grasp that truth that Jesus said, hey, now I'm combining a couple verses here. Call on me and I'll answer you and show you great and mighty things you've never thought about. And he said, I am, and then Paul wrote that God is able to do it above and beyond, exceedingly above and beyond all that you could ask or think. Are you at that point where I just know God's going to do something that's just going to just blow my mind? Or are you just focusing on how bad everything is? Listen, don't be on information overload. Be on Jesus load all the way and let God do His thing and through it for you today. Hey, have a great week. I'll talk to you again on Wednesday. Bye-bye now.